Chris Jericho. For anybody who's followed my career, they know how much I studied and idolized you. I mean, a lot of the foundation of Adam Cole, the pro wrestler, was inspired by Chris Jericho. For God's sakes, my catchphrase was inspired by Chris Jericho. I remember being in high school and reading your first book where you talked about traveling the globe and learning all these different styles of wrestling. And I remember saying, someday I want to be like Chris Jericho. Now fast forward, and here we are in Pittsburgh, Adam Cole and Chris Jericho in the ring for the first time ever. I think that's pretty damn cool. So Chris, let me just first of all start by saying I do have a ton of respect for you.
There you go.
Wow, uncharacteristic show of respect out of
Adam Cole, baby. You know, I'm glad you said those words about me, those kind words. I appreciate that. And, you know, I've been watching a lot of your stuff recently, and I've been thinking a lot about this. And I really want to say from the bottom of my heart that I have absolutely zero respect for you.
Wow, okay.
Brother. That didn't last long, did it? That feel good?
Let's hear him out. Let's hear the man out.
We don't.
As a matter of fact, I think you're kind of an arrogant son of a bitch.
Okay, we've heard him out.
He's kind of right. I kind of agree with this on this.
The audacity you showed last week to interrupt my championship celebration to come down and give your little buddy Keith Lee a handshake, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable for a talent as legendary as Chris Jericho, and you're lucky I don't slap your dumb face right here, right now.
See, Chris, I was afraid you were going to go this route. I was afraid you were going to say that. Because me and a lot of people here in Pittsburgh, lately we think you've been a real jag-off.
Part of the local vernacular.
I mean, Chris, seriously, how hypocritical can you be? I understand that you surround yourself with your minions, the JAS, who hang on every single word that you say, and they look at you like a god. But speaking of looking, when's the last time you looked yourself in the mirror and asked, who is the real Chris Jericho? Is the real Chris Jericho an egomaniac who has the JAS win his matches for him? Or is the real Chris Jericho the GOAT? The demo god? One of the absolute greatest to ever do this? You know who I think the real Chris Jericho is? I think the real Chris Jericho is an insecure, fickle, stupid idiot.